friends. Someone has rightly said that if the voice is loud, some people listen, but if the matter is loud, many people listen. Hello friends, a small story. This story is about a boy, a 24-year-old boy, who used to work for a businessman. His parents were not in this world. Life was going on in great trouble. He used to come home after earning money every day, cook food, eat and sleep. One day he saw an old saint going from one city to another with 3 carts on his back. He was very old and had been traveling for a long time. Finally, after traveling some more distance, he got tired of walking and sat under a tree. Then his eyes fell on a young man who was going on the same path, and he was also going in the same direction in which the old saint had to go. That boy passed by that old saint. On this, the saint says to the boy, "Listen, son, can you help me a little? These carts are very heavy and I have grown old. I cannot bear their load for long, and I am also very tired. So why don't you take one of my carts and take me to that other village? In return, I will give you 3 gold coins." The boy listens to everything the saint says and says, "No problem, monk, I am ready to help you. Tell me, where do you want to go?" Saying this, the boy picked up one of the saint's carts and took it on his shoulder. Then the young boy realized that this cart is really very heavy. Both the boy and the saint moved forward on the path. After walking some distance, the village started ending and a deserted road was going ahead. Both of them were moving forward happily on their path. When they got completely separated from the crowd, the boy asked the saint, "Monk, what is there in this cart that it is so heavy?" The saint replied, "Nothing, son. It is just filled with some copper coins. That is why this cart is heavy." Hearing this from the saint, the boy started thinking in his mind, "It seems that this monk is a businessman. That is why he is carrying so many copper coins. I just have to take the cart to another village." While walking, both of them reached the bank of a river. The boy was strong and jumped into the river without thinking, but the saint was still standing on the bank. On this, the boy said, "What happened, monk? Come, we have to cross this river, only then we will be able to reach the village." The saint said, "I know, son, but I am old and cannot cross the river with 2 carts. Can you take one more bundle of mine? In return, I will give you 3 gold coins." The boy said smilingly, "Monk, you are embarrassing me. Even if you don't give me gold coins, I will still help you at this." The saint said smilingly, "Son, you seem to be a very good person." Then he handed over the second bundle to the boy. When the boy picked up the second bundle, he found it too heavy. Somehow both of them crossed the river. After crossing the river, the boy asked, "Monk, what is in this second bundle? This is also very heavy." The saint replied, "It has silver coins in it. That is why it is heavy." After listening to all these words of the saint, the boy's mind started working fast. He thought, one cart has copper coins and the other has silver coins. It seems that this monk has come from far away and has collected all these coins by selling all his property. That is why he is carrying so much wealth. But the boy does not say anything to the saint, and both of them keep moving forward on the road silently. After moving some distance, once again a deserted road comes. On seeing that deserted road, various thoughts started arising in the boy's mind. He started thinking, "Hey, this is a deserted place. If I run away from here with these coins, how long will it take for these saints to find me? I don't think they will ever catch me, and there is no one here who can help them. And anyway, these are a lot of coins. I can buy a good shop with them. I can start my new business. And anyway, what will this old saint do with this money now? It is better that I keep them." The boy was thinking all this when suddenly he was surprised at himself. "Hey, what am I thinking? I don't know where this saint monk is coming from and how he must have collected so much money. I should not take advantage of him. No, I should not do this." He controlled the thoughts of his mind for some time, but after some time the thoughts of his mind started dominating him. The boy was following those saints with 2 carts, and after walking some distance, a hill came. On this, the saint monk says to the boy, "Son, I will not be able to climb this hill. I have become very old, and my knees also pain. If you take my 3rd bundle, I will give you 3 more gold coins, but remember, do not drop it anywhere. This bundle may open." On this, the boy says to the saint, "Why, monk, what is there in it?" On this, the saint says to the boy, "Son, there are gold coins in it." On hearing this, the boy became very happy in his heart. He quietly took that bundle from the saint, and both of them started moving forward on the path. Now the saint was climbing the hill comfortably without carrying any weight, but the young boy who was behind was able to walk very slowly due to the weight. But ever since he had heard the name of gold, his mind was jumping. He was thinking in his mind, if I get all this money, then my whole life will pass comfortably. Anyway, this monk has become old. What does he need so much money? His life is over anyway. I do one thing, I will take all this money and run away from here. Innumerable thoughts were arising in the boy's mind. The boy's mind had now completely dominated his intellect, and he was saying anything to himself to prove his thoughts right. Then another thought arose in the boy's mind. This time the boy was thinking, it seems that this saint monk is a thief, otherwise from where would he get so many gold coins? If he was a businessman, then he would not have traveled on foot like this, and if he had so much money, then he could have definitely used some means. It seems that he is a thief, and what is wrong in stealing from a thief? Thinking this, the boy was now moving faster than that saint, and in no time he had gone ahead of the saint, and he was thinking that as soon as the slope of this mountain comes, I will run away with all 3 bundles. This will make all this money mine, and my poverty will also go away forever. I will be able to do whatever I want. I will have a lot of money. In no time, they both reached the top of the mountain, and now the slope was about to start. Then the boy ran ahead with all 3 bundles, avoiding the gaze of the saint. Now he was feeling very light in his body, as if he was not even aware of the weight of those 3 carts. Running a long distance, he somehow reached his home while saving himself. There was no limit to his happiness. He thought, why don't I quickly take out all that money from these bundles? Thinking this, when he opened the bundles, he found rusted iron coins in the first bundle. He could not believe it when he saw this. On this, he quickly opened the second bundle. In that too, he found rusted iron coins. Seeing all this, the boy was very surprised. What is happening? That saint had told me something else. Now he opened the bundle of gold, and in that too he found rusted iron coins. Seeing this, the boy became very angry. He thought, why did that saint lie to me? Why did he tell me that in one there are copper coins, in another there are silver coins, and in the third there are gold coins? He was thinking all this when his eyes fell on a letter lying in that bag. He picked up that letter, and it was written in that letter that this whole drama has been created to find an honest person, and I am the king of this kingdom. I have no children, and that is why I have hatched this conspiracy, so that I can find one such honest person in my kingdom who can become the king of this kingdom after me and can take care of this kingdom. Only a person who is completely honest and has no greed of any kind can handle the burden of this kingdom. As soon as he read this, the boy started shouting loudly. He sat down holding his head. He knew that if he had controlled the thoughts of his mind, he would have been able to control his life. His life could have improved, but he could not control the thoughts of his mind. Friends, Mahatma Buddha says that the mind is everything. You become what you think. Therefore, even your biggest enemy cannot harm you as much as these uncontrolled thoughts of your mind can. Mahatma Buddha says, look inside yourself carefully. The thoughts that are going on inside us, those thoughts become words, and words and words appear in the form of deeds. When repeated again and again, deeds change into behavior, and gradually with time, behavior changes into character. This character also creates our destiny. Therefore, it is very important for us to always be alert about our thoughts. It is very important for us to be aware. It is important for us to know what kind of thoughts are coming in our mind. Further, Mahatma Buddha says that weakness always starts with a small thought. It is in the form of a seed, and if this seed is not destroyed, then this small thought very soon takes the form of a huge tree and completely destroys our intellect's ability to think and understand. As you saw in this story, how the mind of that young boy had dominated him and his ability to think right and wrong was completely destroyed, due to which he could not understand what he should do. His greed filled him with so much energy that he picked up all the 3 carts and moved ahead from there so fast. So, when a wrong thought arises in your mind for the first time, it should be uprooted from the root. Otherwise, it will take the form of a huge tree, and it will push you on some wrong path. You will not be able to stop it, even if you want to. But now this question must be arising in your mind, that how do we control the thoughts of our mind? Our mind is so fickle, it is so powerful that it dominates us. We are not able to control it even if we want to. In response to this, Mahatma Buddha explains 2 things to us. First thing, develop the right intention. Many times you must have noticed that you have something else in your mind, but you say something else, because whatever is inside your mind is also coming out of your mouth. But when we make that mistake, then after that our brain starts working well. Our ability to think and understand is awakened once again, and in such a state we realize that we have made a mistake. Then our mind becomes sad. Our mind is filled with regret, and to avoid this heaviness and sadness, Mahatma Buddha asks us to develop the right intention. For this, whenever you are going to do any work, first of all you should ask yourself that whatever I am going to do, what is my intention behind it? Do I want to hurt others, or am I going to degrade others, or do I want to elevate myself? Question yourself, awaken yourself. When you become conscious of your intentions, when you become conscious of your thoughts, only then will positive energy flow within you. Only then will you start connecting with positive intentions, and the negative energy and negative intentions that reside within your mind will start decreasing day by day. But remember, you have to do this every day, and you have to always keep in mind that you have to think only good. Your intentions should always be good, only then you can avoid pain and suffering. Otherwise, you will remain surrounded by pain and suffering in this way, and you will never be able to get out of it. Secondly, develop awareness towards the mind so that your mind will become calm in no time, and the negative energy, negative thoughts that reside within your mind will start ending, and you will move forward towards peace. And for this, all you have to do is just keep watching whatever is happening in this moment, in front of your eyes, whatever is going on inside you. You just have to keep watching the good and bad thoughts of your mind, your feelings, and your memories without reacting to them, so that all the thoughts of your mind will start ending in no time. Your mind will start becoming empty, and you can avoid negative thoughts, and you can also stay away from these sorrows and troubles. That is why Mahatma Buddha says, the one who looks at himself is the greatest ascetic. That is, the one who only watches those thoughts going on in his mind without reacting and does not react to them, just watches and understands them. In fact, only he can control the mind, and only he can live his life happily and prosperously. So, if you also want to make your life happy and prosperous, then first of all you have to control your mind. You have to empty your mind. You have to be alert towards the thoughts of your mind. Friends, I hope you must have learned something from today's video.